2 years ago?
Not the point.
Weird.
I'll start to talk to fulfillment about this, Kate. I didn't realize you haven't received it. That's just brand new news to me.
Interesting.
Did she pay the taxes on it? Maybe that was the problem.
Did you pay shipping and handling?
Yeah, you gotta pay shipping, handling, and taxes. I think the taxes are like $3,500. I think.
Kate only paid the shipping and not the handling, and that's the
only
most important part.
You're also a carpenter.
It's Diego, the gaming morning show lizard.
Oh.
We were watching you. I was watching in the break.
Oh, I was vacuuming. I bought this little tiny vacuum because it keeps getting sand in the windowsill. So when you open the thing, it goes. So I was sick of that. So, but he didn't run and hide, so that was pretty exciting. So later on, he and I are gonna bond. Maybe, probably not.
At least you understand. I mean, that's what makes, carpenters, the vacuuming of the sands.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I remember when that was in the Bible. So that's what made Joseph of Arimathea a carpenter when he busted out the old vacuum cleaner, vacuumed up the sand in the desert.
He donned off the Hoover.
Today.
Donned off the Hoover. Yep.
Austin and I are the same person, so this counts.
The penguin?
Yes. Actually, we could have done this. Yeah, if I had just done the Batman and all Batman villains, the Catwoman,
The bad guys.
the Robin.
The Dark Wish Knight, Night Wish Knight.
What?
The other guy?
Nightwing?
Nightwing.
The Mr.
That's
Freeze.
Blue Robin, isn't it?
The Blue Robin?
Isn't it just Blue Robin? Isn't he just blue?
It's just Robin.
Oh, okay.
The Blue
I'm doing my best here.
The Harvey
Doing great.
Oswald.
You're doing good. Lee Harvey Oswald? What?
The guy with the two faces.
That's two.
Harvey Dent. His name is Harvey Dent.
or Two-Face.
Bane.
Yeah.
Right?
How about the Yankees? How'd your Yankees do, Austin?
They did it.
They lost to the Orioles.
They lost to the Oreos. I don't know what you said. I know it wasn't Oreos, but that's what I heard.
It was good enough. That worked. They got swept by the Orioles.
Or you're still saying Oreos.
Oreo bird.
Oh.
I didn't know Nabisco had a T.
Nabisco.
Gaming Morning Show.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, gaming morning show is on.
Wait.
Austin, your mom is here?
No.
Why did I look over where Bob is?
Austin, your mom is here?
Is she over there?
I sure hope not.
Is she in the box?
Whoa.
I haven't seen her in like 2 days.
Get out of here, Beelin. I just got the new marble tile installed and you'll mess up the grout. Besides, like our friend Oh Guitar Boy said,
Sorry, KK.
it's time for the clinically acclaimed Gaming Morning Show. Or should I say, award-winning.
And we have a clip of the year, friends. It is the Lost City of D live.
Glad we won.
Woo! Burp, burp, burp.
Kiki Lowe is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D. Searching in the universe because the D is currently broken.
Gaming Morning Show won clip of the year.
Oh my gosh.
But don't you dare expect to put that Chris Emye clip, Emmy Memorial Clip of the Year trophy in this
I
box.
probably should have prepared something more special.
I'm getting the walls repainted soon. Now where to put the chandelier or the bearskin rug. Oh, and the piano. Can't forget that.
Maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show, and it is Tuesday, April 26, 2022. Thanks for being along for the ride. It's going to last 3 hours, unless you need to get off early because maybe you're feeling nauseous. That happens on rides. Hopefully not this one, though, because this ride is less shifty than some of the other rides you may have been on in the past, like in Tomorrowland, in Disney, which is also part of a name that is shared by apparently one of the biggest music festivals in the world. But old guy Ryan in the Just Chatting show was like, Tomorrowland, huh? You'd like to spend all day at one of the Disney lands? And I was told that that's not the case. Just Chatting was a ride today. I'm not gonna lie. My age was shown.
Just to say, like, I mean, we did establish you like the words like tubular and radical and. Oh no, that was me. Never mind.
No, you should have heard me in Northern California. And I'm sure it'll get worse in Southern California on Friday.
Oh, God.
I was just driving along and be like, I took the one down to Marina Del Rey, righteous, and I just couldn't stop. I wanted to, but I couldn't, and so it was very disappointing. My wife
just kept coming out. You're like, what's coming out of my mouth? Words.
Make it stop. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to. Tubular, brah.
It's like a disease, but not.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. KWNT, who was in the Just Chatting show, was the one who said Tomorrowland, because we were talking about Coachella is still trending. Apparently, Coachella is back-to-back weekends, K-Laugh informs me. But yet it is still, like, trending today for some reason. And so we were asking, like, what's your Coachella? Like, what could you do for 72 straight hours back-to-back weekends? And KWNT said, Tomorrowland. I was like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought about like spending 72 straight hours in a Disneyland park. It's the world's biggest music festival in Belgium.
E3 10 years ago.
Not really like wait, is this only music festivals or is this like whatever?
It's like your Coachella. So it could be whatever.
I do Warped Tour. I missed Warped Tour. Warped Tour was a lot of fun back in the day. Oh man, his old body couldn't do it anymore. Oh man, the mosh pits. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do. I mean, I could do like 72 minutes. Like, okay, I gotta sit down. Someone give me a Gatorade. You know, I'd be like. Terrible.
Need some electrolytes.
Does anyone got a?
For what it's worth, you didn't sound old. You sounded like you had too many cigarettes just there. Maybe it wasn't the age; it was the smoking, Mike. Make it stop. No, I'm talking like this. I didn't expect to have to get you both a time machine though to go to your Coachella.
Oh, we meant like today.
I
mean, to be fair, a lot of the bands that I listen to in Warped Tour still like would probably do Warped Tour today. They would just do it a little slower. Because I mean, like the dudes from Dropkick Murphys are like in their 50s. You know, I was watching them do during the pandemic. They were doing like a little concert from Fenway, and I was like, man, these guys are looking their age. Whew. So I googled it, like, yep, they're in their 50s. Wow. So they might need a few minutes to be like, I need someone got some Bengay, a heating pad, you know.
Encore, like, we can't. No, just.
We're gonna sit for the encore, okay? Like, what? It's fine. Just we're good. Just my back.
Get the PR group out there. It's an intimate setting. That's why we're all sitting down playing acoustic, and not running around. It's intimate. Yeah. Awkwardish Panda is here. Robbie is here. Good morning to you all. K-Laugh is with us as well. Our head of research and development. It is good to see you this morning on the Tuesday edition of the show. As I mentioned, KWNT joined us in the Just Chatting section. Downs was with us on Twitter, our lead cartographer and diagramographer, but we have yet to see Downs in the chat so far. That's fine. We'll see you eventually. K-Laugh says, I love Tomorrowland's Wikipedia page. There's a picture from every year so you can see how it got popular over the year. These years. It's plural. So. Panda, I went to exactly one warp tour and got heat stroke. Oof.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound fun at all. This is great.
It's not one of those experiences that make you want to keep coming back year after year.
No. Yeah.
What was your favorite part of Warped Tour? The part where I didn't have heat stroke.
Yeah.
Those first 10 minutes were great.
Before the heat stroke, it was a blast. But post heat stroke, ugh. I once went to the water slides. This is not related. Other than it has to do with the sun.
What?
I went to the water slides as a kid, and as a man of size, and at the time as a kid of size, when you're riding the inner tube ride.
Did you get stuck?
No, I didn't get stuck, luckily.
Okay,
but things kind of bunch up though in the stomach section when you're sitting booty first in an inner tube, and so didn't put on enough sunscreen that day, and so we got home and I had some zebra stripes going on from the sunburn. So that wasn't heat stroke, but it was heat striping.
The heat stroke your skin.
Yes. It was nature's I was nature's canvas that day. I was about to say
that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
No.
I mean, not that sunburn usually is pleasant. You know, like, oh man, can't wait to go on vacation and get this sunburn. That's gonna be great. I mean, just,
how was your vacation? I got a sunburn and it was delightful.
Like, I got a sunburn. I'm sorry. Oh no! It was like the best part. I loved it. I do it all the time for fun.
That's why I went on vacation, was to get sunburned. It's great. Today is among the days of the day, as we have Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up in about 10 minutes. Birthdays this day in gaming history at about 6:50. So if you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know. Today's National Audubon Day. I asked in the pre-show, does that have something to do with the Audubon? You know, isn't that the thing in, like, Germany? But that's the Autobahn. This is the Audubon Day.
It's a society.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah. Yeah. Learned that it's bird watching and environmental conservation.
Heck yeah, it is. I love the environment. It makes me so happy.
Would I at least be allowed to drive quickly in a vehicle whilst bird watching?
That might defeat the purpose, but I mean, you do you, homie. I'm not going to tell you no.
It'd be very quick bird watching. Oh, look, man.
Is that a wood? You see the... Where's the...
I don't understand. We've been driving all day. I haven't seen a single bird. It's your muffler scaring them. It's National Dissertation Day, Hug an Australian Day, Get Organized Day, National Help a Horse Day, National Kids and Pets Day, National Richter Scale Day, and National South Dakota Day.
Thanks, Richter, for making your scale.
I still remember that Big and Rich song all about National Help a Horse Day. Help a horse, ride a cow. No, that was Save a Horse. Well, you could, by saving a horse, you're probably helping horses. Audubon. Yikes.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a horse on the Autobahn. See what happens then.
How much horsepower your car got?
That'd be terrible.
Got one horsepower.
Yes.
Our topic of the day has to do with pretzels. So I was at a softball game, as I mentioned yesterday, over the weekend, and they had those big, gigantic, like, soft pretzels. And I feel like everyone would already criticize me because I don't like the nacho cheese part, and that's supposed to be part of the pretzel experience or whatever. But those things by themselves are delicious. Just the pretzel itself.
They're pretty yummy.
I don't understand the nacho cheese thing. I've never done nacho cheese. Like we went to Disney a month ago, and we got one of the like Disney things, you know, like the little, it's like Mickey Mouse's head. It was great. And it was a pretzel, and it was huge, and it was wonderful. And it came with a nacho cheese dipping sauce. And Megan was like, and the kids were, and I was like, this is gross. Megan's like, give it a shot. So I said, sure. So I gave it a shot, and it was gross. I mean, nacho cheese is good for, you know, nachos. I don't know what kind of pretzels you're eating, but I'm definitely not eating nacho pretzels. You know, doesn't make sense.
So Robbie says, I like it with mustard. Is mustard the way to go if you're doing sauces and pretzels?
I prefer to eat my pretzel with a side of pretzel. So I have seen more people. The mustard makes more sense to me than nacho cheese, though. Like, what?
Yeah. That's like the go-to at the concession stand. Is like you get nacho cheese and chips, or like the pretzel. Like the pretzel's a big deal with cheese, apparently. It reminds me too much of, like, especially because I've seen how nacho cheese is made. It's really gross, but it reminds me a little bit too much of fondue.
Fondue is a river of dip, always on the move. Hashtag dips don't drip.
What?
It's too fondue-y. It's like
Fondue?
I don't know. Like I
You're
guess
fondue.
I guess I only think of fondue now because that silly, like, chocolate river that one buffet, was it Golden Corral, came out with.
Oh yeah.
And so I only think of like fondue or like chocolate river as something that's in motion, but technically fondue is like a big vat of cheese. So
Yeah, fondue isn't like moving generally.
Like a cauldron of cheese.
Yeah. Cheese. Yeah. Good morning, the element of one. Yeah, never with pretzels. Y'all never with pretzel bites and cheese. Y'all wildin'. I've never had pretzels and cheese.
Have you ever had combos? So I'm thinking about it now, right? So like I love combos, and that's pretzels with cheese.
Combos are like those, you buy them in the bag.
Yeah, the little like pretzel circles, and they're filled. I usually eat the pepperoni pizza ones. But yeah, they're interesting. Because I guess I don't know. Now I'm torn and confused.
Well, so now I'm confused.
I'm gonna have to leave and go meditate for a while on some combos.
Are the pretzel ones or the pepperoni ones? Are they like warm on the shelf? Like they just sit there and they're gonna be okay? Is it like pepperoni, like a pepperoni stick inside the pretzel?
It's just little cheese filling with fake pepper. I don't really know.
See, I would be asking some questions.
Dang it. I don't know now.
I've never seen Mike so confused about his food before.
Yeah, I don't know what's on how they did that. I just know it's delicious.
It's magic.
I mean, generally, if something is delicious, I'm willing to like forego the thought of like, how do they make this delicious? You know?
It just is.
It just is. And now I don't know how they get the little pepperoni pizza in the little pretzel.
Wonka vision. It's
You know that
actually
show how it's made? I'm gonna have to like write them a letter and be like, hey, can you do one on combos? You want a pepperoni pizza combo so I can see, and then I can report back to my friend Ryan. And be like, hey, yeah, well, they just take a little pizza and they fold it in a circle, and they just put it in a little pretzel.
all makes sense when you think about it that way.
Put it on a pancake.
Apparently we're missing out. Robbie says, do you like grilled cheese, cheeseburgers? Why is this any
One of
different?
those questions of life we'll probably just never know the answer to.
Like, why is the fondue pretzel situation any different than like a cheeseburger?
Yeah, just like mash it up and put it in.
Whenever I think
really
of
confused now.
like a
Oh, man.
mashed up hamburger, I think of like you had to eat it. 'cause
Diego, how do they put the pizza in a pretzel?
Oh crap.
He doesn't care. He doesn't like pizza. That's rude. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean I can't like it. Yeah? Okay. Yes, if there's any green stuff on it. What if they made combos with like green thing, like spinach? That's all it was. You open it up and it's just a bag of spinach.
I would have the same question about freshness on that one too.
The whole time I thought I was talking over Ryan. Turns out I just can't hear him.
Transmitting subtle signals.
Why now? It doesn't make sense. So I'm sitting here asking you all sorts of questions. And then you pivoted to Diego, and I'm like, why? Why is he talking to Diego all of a sudden? So the weirdest thing, Chad, is we have a way for everyone to hear me, but also see me. So we have multiple computers in this whole setup. And for some reason, every now and again, it decides to quit sending my audio to everybody else. But you can still hear me, chat. And I'm like, all of a sudden, Mike just stopped listening to everything I was saying.
Because I thought you stopped talking. And I was like, I'm just going to keep rolling with it, I guess. He just let me roll with his bit. I mean,
All right.
I'll ask Diego.
All right, we need a safe word. That's it. We need, like, if I hear chimichanga.
Well, you can't have a safe word.
No, because I can hear you.
Oh.
So if you can't hear me, you should say chimichanga. I'm like, oh, yeah. So
how about Ryan? We can't hear you.
It could be a little more subtle than that, but yeah, that's ultimately what broke me out of it. I did see, as Sean said, I was trying to send subtle hits. I did see you touch like your headphones. So. So spinach. That would probably have the same refrigeration issue, don't you think?
I don't know. Like, what if it's in a sealed bag? Does that make it okay?
Oh, like it could be like canned spinach,
but in a bag. Or you just put a can of spinach in the bag, and then that takes care of all the problems.
That's true,
right?
Yeah.
There you go. Huh. We figured out the problem, y'all. And that's how they make pepperoni pizza combos. Can of spinach.
I think what I'm more mesmerized by is how you're questioning yourself in real time about pretzels and cheese.
Yeah, it kills me now. 'Cause I don't like nacho cheese and pretzel dip, but I love combos. So like, I'm living a lie basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go talk to my priest. Does anyone know a priest?
Does your priest make combos?
I mean, probably. Dude. Church would be so much better if communion involved like combos and like Gatorade. That'd be great, you know.
Body of Christ shit for you. Ooh, it's a combo.
Or every week, it's like snacks at like, you know, when you're in like preschool, like you don't know what you're gonna get. Like one week it's Swedish fish. Next week it's combos, and then sometimes it'll be something else. instead of like drinking from the little cup, they give you like a Capri Sun.
You're sitting there at Communion Row trying to get the damn straw in the thing. It's like, can I get some help, please? It's not working.
That's the true miracle of Jesus. If you can get it in on the first try.
We did it! We're one of life's winners, chat. We won our first Rocket League game of the day.
You are one of life's winners.
Nice job. You two were cracked today.
It was a good one.
Chimichanga.
I did score an own goal. So.
Chimichanga.
You had 2 goals and 2 assists.
Well, technically I had 3 because I scored on ourselves.
Yeah, I was going to say, I scored on us too, so we're the best. It's great. It's great to see everybody. Thank you for being here. Tuesday edition of the show. Good morning to you, Kate Zaid. It is good to see you. Kate says, good morning. I like pretzels. Pretzels are good. With or without accompaniment.
Ranch is unnecessary.
So, either way.
What's I gotta do with pretzels? Ooh, does anyone eat ranch on pretzels?
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just questioning all of my life now. Gosh.
I have, but only like, have you had the like pepperoni pizza pretzel at one of the mall pretzel places? You know?
Like Annie's or something like that?
Yeah, where they put cheese and then like full pepperonis on it. I've had that in ranch, and that was pretty good, but not necessary.
Robbie says we're starting a chat revolution. We are pro cheese with pretzels here. Okay, that's fine.
Well, apparently I'm also pro cheese and pretzels because I love combos.
Not hot and warm pretzels though, only with bagged stale pretzels.
Yeah, and probably not actual cheese. So it's like cheese-ish.
I'm 90% certain the cheese in your combos are not real cheese. 90% sure on that one. So.
No.
We will talk sports coming up at 7:50 a.m. today. The NFL draft is this week, as you were talking about, chat. We have birthdays coming up in about 20 minutes from now. Channing Tatum has a birthday today, so we'll have that on the way. But right now, it is time to get informed the video game headlines of the day, and then we'll say hi to Bear. We'll do that in just a little bit. Here's your hashtag video game expert, Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 26th, 2022, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We got a PlayStation 5 update coming this week. Something big that people have been waiting for since, the PlayStation 5 came out. And that's variable refresh rate. And it's finally arriving on PlayStation 5 later this week. This is from David Matthews of IGN. That's right, Dave Matthews himself.
David. I actually think Dave Matthews, the musician, is actually legally named Dave. His legal name.
It's not David. Do you think this guy went by Dave Matthews and then Dave Matthews got really big and he's like, I'm David now?
I think it's because he was walking by a hill of ants and he saw the ants were marching and he was like, oh, no, it's not going to work.
I mean, it can't be a worse movie than Ants.
If you think about it.
Anyways, variable refresh rate is coming to PlayStation 5 this week, at least to a limited number of games. Until now, variable refresh rate was only supported on Microsoft's Xbox Series S and X consoles, but now it will also be added to the PlayStation 5. The list of games is, mostly the large games you'd expect, like the Call of Duties, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet & Clank, Resident Evil Village, all those fun things. And it'll continue to expand over the coming weeks and months to be supported by all games that can handle it. So, this is good. It's took a long time to get here, but at least it's finally happened.
Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man Tobey Maguire Memorial Edition. A lot of Spider-Man games for Sony.
That's true. They're good though. They're fantastic. I like them all. In our next news story, Ubisoft is possibly in some, not trouble, but possibly looking to be acquired. And it's reported that several private equity firms are looking into acquiring Ubisoft. That's a funny way of saying Xbox and Sony, but apparently. Private equity firms.
It's not an arms race, but we can't let them know that we're interested. So if you could, it's like when a coach in sports is like being courted by somebody else. They can't talk directly to the team, and so it's like representatives are in touch.
Yeah. So Bloomberg has reported that multiple private equity firms, including Blackstone Inc. and KKR & Co., have been studying the French business, eyeing it for potential acquisition, according to sources. The publication says, according to people with knowledge. However, despite this, Ubisoft hasn't reportedly entered into serious talks or negotiation proceedings with these potential purchasers, and Bloomberg's sources say it's unclear whether Ubisoft's major shareholders are even willing to pursue a transaction such as this in the first place, probably holding out for those calls from Sony and Microsoft. Non-arms race.
Why? Why would they think about adding a new studio?
Just a little bit of an arms race.
We would, but we're too busy over here not
an arms race.
Not being in an arms race. If we were in an arms race, we would totally call, but we're not. So
it's not. It is a legs race. I would be the first one to tell you if it was an arms race. We just want to have more studios.
Elbows race.
We just want more, faster, better than that.
Thanks to Sony Online 3.
In our last news story of the day, is this good news or bad news? I don't know. It's news though. Nintendo has delayed the Super Mario movie into 2023. This was originally slated for a holiday of 2022, but it's being pushed to 2023.
What if it's January 2023? So we're gonna push it back a week to next year. It's fine.
That'd be pretty good. It looks like they do have dates. April 28th in Japan and April 7th in North America. Although these could move again, so we'll see. It was originally slated for December 21st. Of this year, but now into April of next year. So we have a year to wait, which means we probably have about 3 to 6 months before we start seeing some teaser trailers and see how terrible this truly is, or if we were all wrong and it's going to be really entertaining. We'll see.
Hopefully Bowser is an actual lizard this time.
Nope. Just some guy with slick back hair again. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like Demon Gaze Extra out on PC, Dune Spice Wars out on PC, Zombie Army 4 Dead War out on Switch, and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to The Serpent Rogue out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch.
The certain rogue? No, the serpent.
Serpent Rogue.
The serpent rogue left less traveled. Yeah, that one was confusing. It's the name of the morning, though, and that's big, because when you're name of the morning, you could be elevated at some point to name of the month. So now the Serpent Rogue is eligible for name of the month consideration. And if you would like to win it, well, you can. You don't have to be a Patreon subscriber to win it. But if you are a Patreon subscriber, you get double entries into our name of the month giveaways. Last month, we gave away not one, not two, but 3 different keys, I guess, things to play games like Jank Brain and Epic Dumpster Bear 2. And we had winners who I believe are Patreon subscribers. So it's a good way to win things. Patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Big thanks to those who are celebrating sub-anniversaries this week with Gaming Morning Show. That includes Gonzo Gump Kakuri, Scott Chick 360, who won last month. Kajito, Chrissy Icky, who also won last month, and Groggy or Die as well. We appreciate you. And if you would like to learn more, go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow.
Thank you for your support of GMS.
There's been a lot, somewhere on the left side of your screen, there's been a lot of, like, rumbles and things.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Quiet,
Austin.
Quiet Eye Gaming is here, says, Snake Eyes, dang, are you rolling dice over there?
Sean?
No, it was quiet.
Are you doing your best Harvey Quinn impression and flipping the coin, but with dice?
Harvey Quinn?
Correct.
In ballpark, yeah. Harvey dead, but I mean, Harvey Quinn's a pretty good dude too. I mean,
I think his mind is trying to fit Harley Quinn in there too.
It's because I, Hefty Goof, know all of the DC characters.
You're so good at it. Yes, correct.
Good morning to Digital Games and to Groggy or Die. Thank you for being here, and thank you for defending the thing that we know the most on the show.
A crepe is not a pancake.
Leavening agents. Good morning to Forgettable Vendetta as well. Quago, speaking of those things, finally watching The Batman tonight. Worth it?
1,000%.
Okay.
1,000%.
I still need to watch that too.
Well, we're supposed to watch all the DC movies together. You remember that, right?
There's only like 4 of them, so
That's why I haven't watched it.
luckily unluckily one of the DC movies is like 66 hours long. So good luck with that one.
We appreciate everyone who supported the Trevor Project fundraiser so far. This is for www.thetrevorproject.org. You can find out more about this organization. It helps folks get connected to counselors. It helps with people who need crisis services for LGBTQ youth 24/7, 365 days a year. It is something that is designed for people who are looking for resources but then may need to protect themselves by deleting search history. You can tap the phone, you can hit escape to get out of the website. It clears your search history. We've learned a lot about the Trevor Project over the course of the last week. And if we reach our goal of $500, and we should have this incentive on the screen, that's my fault, we are going to swap hats from the right side to the left side. So Sean will wear a hat for an entire week's worth of Gaming Morning Show episodes, and I will not. Mike, you can decide. It's dealer's choice for you.
But who am I swapping?
Maybe I can.
Wear my hat?
Can I wear your hat?
Sure.
Sweet. I don't have to have my hair exposed.
It's an invisible hat, though.
Actually, Sean specializes in tiny hats. Sean could probably send Diego one.
So I've spent a lot of time this week hanging out with, well, I guess it's Tuesday. So the last 2 weeks hanging out, trying to get Diego to like not be a wiener face. But he doesn't like people. He's very anti-people. I told him.
Not wearing a hat.
Hey, do you want a hat? You can't say that. It's a PG-13 show.
It's Diego, the Gaming Morning Show lizard.
I believe you just said that to us.
Diego has a potty mouth. We're gonna wash it out with soap. Make you wear a hat.
I got Dr. Squatch right here. He's like trying to come at me. Y'all can't see this because A, it's out of frame, and B, it just looks like, I mean, you don't even know if I have a lizard in there. It just could be a box of light.
Mike's talking to the box of light again. Let's see what you're tracking at this hour.
Sorry. I'm tracking a box of light. Just kidding. You guys like animals? Well, I do too. Especially lizards. I don't know why I said it like that. But according to Ben Hooper, authorities in Florida have responded to a report of an animal problem in the residential neighborhood and arrived to find an alligator scratching at the front door of a home. Let me in, he says. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office had in a Facebook post that deputies responded Sunday night to a call about an animal problem at a Flagler County home. Wow, there's a lot of animal problems going on in this story. The deputies arrived to find an alligator on the doorstep of the home, apparently trying to find a way into the residence. The Sheriff's Office said deputies and personnel from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission relocated the gator to a more suitable habitat away from the residential area. I wonder if this was Sean.
Probably.
Because I haven't seen him in a while. I mean, I also am not in Florida anymore. But, yeah, maybe it was Sean. Sean's like, hey, I just want to play some PlayStation. You guys got that teaser for Super Mario yet?
You're talking about Sean the alligator.
Yeah. Sean the alligator, not Sean.gaming. What are you doing this?
Being attacked by a mosquito or something.
There we go. My controller wasn't functioning, so.
Oh, it was a Miller.
Miller?
Yeah, there's a moth in here. I couldn't figure out what was attacking me.
Do you know the family of moths? The Millers. We're the Millers.
Well, we learned the other day on the show that Millers is like a variety of moth, but I'd love to see like a sitcom. It's the Millers, and then it's just moths.
Don't get their Don't get their dust in your eyeball. You'll go blind.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez, he is just. Whoa! Easy there. Well, it's like the worst part is when you're doing a show like this, you have lights all over the place, so the shadows are just epic. Easy. Calm down.
You gotta name it. If you name it, then it'll be better.
Is this what it's like to have a Diego?
I don't know. Does he keep yelling curse words at you?
Where did Diego learn such blue language?
Well, he's in my office all the time. Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a good time watching the Batman tonight, Quiet.
You should just stream it, Clay. There's nothing that could come wrong from that. You guys were playing against Spur Mario.
I'm sure DC and HBO would be absolutely fine with Quiet.
They'd be fine with it, yeah. You just tell them that Hefty Goof said it's okay. Diego, the Morning Gaming Lizard, agrees and says it's fine. Can't argue with that.
Digital Doc says, I watched Batman last night. That was a long movie. Also, it's better than Thor. Sorry, I said that last thing. That was me. That was not Digital Doc.
Of course, Digital Doc would probably say it's better than Thor because he has no taste in movies.
Other than that, though, a movie expert.
No taste. No taste in the movies.
Robbie says, very long, but it was good.
It was good. It was my favorite part of it was it's an origin story without being an origin story. You can only watch Bruce Wayne's parents get killed so many times, you know what I mean? Spoilers.
Wait, Batman's
you
parents
were watching
were
a
killed?
movie in hopes of seeing Bruce Wayne's parents die again, you're SOL.
Spoilers that Bruce Wayne's parents died. Some people might not know that.
You probably shouldn't be watching the movie.
Wait, Batman is Bruce Wayne?
Who?
Sorry, we should have had like a spoilers warning in effect or something. Our fault.
I want someone to make a Batman movie where they try to set it up that like Bruce Wayne being Batman is like the big twist. You know, like they take it really seriously that like we don't know who Batman is, and we keep talking about these storylines with Bruce Wayne. I feel like it'd be really entertaining. Because obviously we would all know, but it's still fun.
It's like a big inside joke.
God.
Kate State says, what? Bruce Wayne's parents died? Quite because someone's been drinking their spoiler teas this morning.
Spoiler tease! You know,
aren't
Socrates'
spoilers.
brother. Kind of a jerk.
Bruce Wayne's parents died like 25, no, even longer than that in the comic books.
Well,
It's left the window.
and I think they die of like bad cheese, right? It's like food poisoning.
They eat some bad combos.
Nice save! Holy cow!
I'll be saving that clip. That felt pretty good.
And then I left it just hanging out in front of me. Okay, there we go. Whew. Wow, you had that thing when it was almost completely translucent.
Yep. And I had to bicycle kick to get it out.
Bro.
Nice work. Kate. Bruce Wayne's parents died? Digital said, I thought it was
Bruce
a
Wayne's
good
Batman.
Batman story. Felt like a comic almost. I thought they could have spent more time making you care about the characters, though. But how's Thor coming to the mix? I'm confused.
Thor Love and Thunder, which looks like an incredible movie.
See, for Love and Thunder sounds like it's a love story, like The Notebook.
Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Is it really?
Jane Foster comes back, yeah, and that's his love interest. Who also happens to be the next Thor.
But do they meet up in the rain, or like do they meet down like the jetway of an airplane?
I think they meet on the battlefield, which is pretty lovely. I mean, I don't know. You're only going by what's in the teaser trailer, so who knows? I mean, there could be like a rain scene.
Is there like
Purple rain? No.
Is there like an easily avoidable like moment of confusion that makes the whole middle of the movie go awry?
What?
Like Thor was talking to Thor's best friend and was like, "Yeah, I don't love her anymore," but then he was talking about his mom instead of his love interest, and so the person thought that they weren't loved anymore, but it turned out that Thor just didn't love his mom anymore.
Well, his mom's dead, so there's that. I guess you can still love her when she dies.
Yeah, exactly.
You should just watch some of the movies. And then
Okay.
ask these questions.
Yeah, I'll just.
I mean, no big, but you know,
If Ryan
filling
Gosling,
some holes there.
if Ryan Gosling ever gets into a Thor movie, then I'll check it out.
I'll take Chris Hemsworth over Ryan Gosling any day.
Chris can't sing or dance.
I bet he can.
And besides, we all know Liam's the best Hemsworth anyway.
There's like 14 Hemsworth. It's crazy.
The Gronkowskis of the acting world.
So many. There's a Gronkowski on TikTok who does like, let me answer your questions about like being an NFL player. And I always like chuckle because I'm like, dude, what do you know about me? You can ask your brother?
They were all in the NFL at one point.
Sure, they were in the NFL. Doesn't mean like they were any good. Which I mean, to be in the NFL, I guess. So, there is that, but
You know, I could have made the NFL if I hadn't torn my rotator cuff in high school. Are we in overtime? What are we doing?
Oh yeah. We're deep in overtime.
K-Laugh, by the way, says if Fleetwood Mac's meteorological theories are correct, thunder only happens when it's raining.
That's not true. Thunder can happen when it's not raining either. Have you ever seen snow thunder? Jim Cantori has.
Oh yeah, Jim Cantori's seen everything.
I wonder when Jim Cantori ends up in the MCU.
Tuesday. Only if there's a hurricane. Could someone please end the game?
I would love to.
Mike!
Needs to take out their goalie.
Okay, on it. That's my job now. Perfect.
It's a game.
Nailed it. Game over. Did we do it the right way or the wrong way?
It was, I mean, mostly.
Oh, yeah. No, that person made a good play. They made a good play.
If only Sean could goal tens. Vilberg. What?
Name the last time Sean made an unbelievable save.
Let's tell you Tuesday. April. Carry the 2.
It was Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
It was literally that last game.
Carry the 2, get it to that. Cracked.
Nice work, Mike. It's now 6:53 West Coast time. It's 9:53 out east, 2:53 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Next hour, a Polish man breaks a video game world record. We'll have that story for you. Also, we have a bear for you. It's behind the window, just waiting and lurking, wondering when Bear's time will come to say hi. And that time is now, because Bear time is nigh. Was a limerick. It was a haiku limerick. It was all rolled into one.
Yeah.
And an interpretive dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Crack.
You're supposed to do the dance, though, while you do the thing, not
That's my fault.
post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time.
I was Penn, and that was Teller over there. Not you. Bear was Teller.
Oh.
Maybe Diego was Teller.
Are you Teller? Okay.
Which one was the quiet one?
Teller.
Which one is the quiet one? I think they still exist.
Neither of them are dead yet.
Okay, sorry about that, Penn and Teller. My fault.
Penn is a lot thinner, though. He lost a ton of weight.
Didn't we have Penn's birthday the other day, and we were like, wait, Penn is how old? Like,
Sure.
Penn is older than I think we realized.
Sounds like something we would say.
Speaking of birthdays, it's time for birthdays. And this day in gaming history, if you have a birthday you want to celebrate, please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you on this
I have
National Audubon
I
Day.
have a birthday to celebrate.
Is it Bear's birthday?
No, it's my daughter's birthday.
Aww.
She's 12 years old today.
Ooh.
Got your daughter
Preteen.
Mm-hmm. Very
a
much so.
dog.
Does she have a job yet?
No.
12 is the job birthday.
What?
Scientific fact.
Well, to a sports doc daughter, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
Today's
To be
also
fair, you could sing that to her like in person.
true. Yeah, I'll send Sean's daughter like a social media
Can you
post.
go to the house, sing that to her, and then just leave?
Yes, I could actually. Yeah.
Perfect.
You know what? You know what I'll do is I will stand outside Sean's daughter's middle school and sing that song in front of everybody who's walking in. That's probably what she would want most.
You should be there when we pick her up today. Dude.
Can do. Today is also KWNT's birthday. A listener of the show was in the pre-show crew, so congratulations on also being available to sing to Sean's daughter later today. So. To you, KWNT, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
Good morning, Luna Love. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. If you haven't already, please subscribe, because we have a new episode of Banjo and Kazooie coming out today at noon. It is the 4th episode of our YouTube exclusive GMS Plays Banjo Kazooie, and the best part, well, there's many best parts, but one of the best parts is a last time on Banjo Kazooie. So
They've been pretty fun.
let's get to some birthdays because we're a little behind. Actor Carol Burnett, nope, not Brunette, Burnett turns 89 today.
Wow. My takeaway thus far is that Carol Burnett's still alive.
Yeah. And no fun fact for Carol, which is good. Giancarlo Esposito is 64 today.
Wow, his fun fact is that Carol Burnett, her last Emmy win came from a guest appearance on Mad About You.
Hey.
That's so weird. How?
So one
Giancarlo.
Emmy win known.
What?
Actually, it doesn't say how many times Carol has
No.
won nor has been nominated, so I guess we're safe.
It doesn't have either. Well, it says win, but I mean, that's...
but it doesn't say how many.
Oh, gotcha. Her
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Giancarlo's secondary fun fact that he was born in Denmark. Yeah.
That was well played. Well played, Mike. Today, actress Debra Wilson is 60. Debra Wilson was on Mad TV for a long, long time.
She was funny.
Yeah, show's first 8
is funny,
seasons.
I guess.
Yeah, because also celebrating a birthday today, so still with us.
It's above the fold with the numbers, so yeah, we're good.
Also, apparently, is a puppeteer, which I did not know.
What did you call me? That's cool. I wonder what she puppeteers on. Oh.
We should see if Debra wants a guest appearance on.
Is she on Puppet Pals?
Today, Jet Li, actor, turns 59.
I don't care what number it is. He's like 25.
Wins.
He'll always he just stopped aging. Yeah.
Jet Li had quite the run. Is Jet Li still making movies?
I don't think so.
K-Laugh. When was Jet Li's last major contribution?
I don't know, but his first film appearance was in 1982.
Wow. Actor Kevin James is 57 today.
KJ, his middle name is George. We're hitting dingers with our fun facts today. Holy moly.
From Denmark and George.
King George the first.
Singer T-Boz is 52. Won 4 Grammy Awards, damn it, for her work with TLC.
Why did you say that?
I just read what was in front of me.
You.
This is my fault. I screwed it up.
Yep. We need theme music for this. No, that's the Betty Hill. Never mind.
I just turned on the Rocket League music that's in the background, so this is our fun music for this.
Is it fun?
It's funnish. It's very
11.
EDM-y. How many Grammy nominations for TLC, I think, is what we're looking for, because they won 4. At least T-Boz won 4. I don't think they won any without T-Boz, right? So, I'm going to go 11.
11 wins?
Nominations. 11 nominations.
I'm going to go 8 nominations, 7 wins.
Bob plays the didgeridoo. Our answers are locked in.
T-Boz with 13 nominations and 4 wins.
Oh. But how many VMAs did you win? You know what I mean?
Yeah, those popcorn trophies, am I right? Be Still My Heart. Actor Jordana Brewster turns 42.
Ridiculous. Oh, wow. She has 2 children. She has Julian and Roman. That's great. Here you go.
Rowan.
Cleveland.com.
Don't mess up my heartthrobs children's names, okay? I'll come at you like Vin Diesel and Family.
Heartthrobs?
I'm a big fan of Jordana Brewster.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Channing Tatum, who's not a slouch either, 42 today.
Wow, he's the voice of Superman in the Lego movies. Holy jeez.
This is a pretty powerful trio here.
Serious.
Daniel Radcliffe, Sandra Bullock, and Channing Tatum.
Oh, I thought you meant Kevin James, Jordana Brewster, and Channing Tatum. My bad.
Don't let them all get together. Holy cow. And today is Aaron Judge of your New York Yankees, 30 today.
Whatever. Who cares? Ridiculous.
Rookie of the year, 2017.
Speaking of Superman, Spider-Man, I don't know. It's the dude from Spider-Man, Superman. You know what? Whatever. Tom Welling, it's his birthday. He was in Smallville.
We've got a drummer birthday.
Well, we don't just have a drummer birthday. We have 3 drummer birthdays.
Oh my gosh.
Roger Taylor of Duran Duran is 62. Chris Mars of The Replacements is 61. And Jose Pasillas of Incubus is 46.
Sweet. Wait, you missed one.
Whoa. There's 4?
Yeah. It's also drummer Roger Taylor of Duran Duran's 62nd birthday.
I said that one.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
you
the
didn't.
first one.
No, you missed it. It's
I sure
4.
did.
It's his twin brother.
Oh.
Sorry,
With
I was so entranced by the fact that it's Fiddler Joe Caverly of Yankee Gray's 54th birthday that I missed the first one, I guess.
It's okay because
It's like I couldn't have missed one. I used Control F and found 3.
it's okay because Sean just doesn't know that also Joe Caverly also plays the drums for Yankee Gray. Fiddles and drums at the same time.
Talent.
This day in gaming history, 1999, Nintendo released Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 64.
Good game.
Dorm rooms were never the
Lawsuit.
same. 2001, and Herb Cole introduced Media Marketing Accountability Act government legislation intended to give the Federal Trade Commission authority to prosecute those in the entertainment industry who market adult-rated products to children.
Awesome.
Joe Lieberman needed some hobbies.
Maybe Joe played a lot of video games.
Maybe he needed a hug more so. Because he spent a lot of time trying between video games and music. Like, oh, it was bad.
2002, Microsoft reduced the price of the Xbox in Europe.
Oh. We don't know
Also
how much, but they
2005.
did it.
Yeah, we will never know. Capcom put out Resident Evil Outbreak File Number 2 for PlayStation 2.
I really liked the first file. It was great.
That was File Number 1.
Yeah, it was good.
2006, Nintendo reveals the name of its upcoming new video game system. Wii!
And we were all confused. We're like, the what?
The what? The
Nintendo Wii? W-I-I? What are you doing, Nintendo?
Why?
And we were all confused. 2007, the U.S. Federal Communications Commission releases a report on the impact of media. Okay, it sounds like April is just Congress and Violence in Video Games month.
They
should
should make
regulate
it
violence
like
on
an
video
official
games.
month.
Without violating the First Amendment. In 2007, Sony head of PlayStation division Ken Kutanagi announces he will step down. So,
Nice.
all right, next hour we have a list of the day that is so good we can't even tell you about it. It's that amazing.
It's a secret.
We will tell you the story of the Polish man who breaks a video game world record in Football Manager. So we'll have that story coming up for you. And also next hour, sports. Bear Bear's here. Diego, who I almost called the Magic Dragon, which is not Diego's nickname.
Yep. That's his new nickname.
The Gaming Morning Show Magic Dragon. Mike, Sean, and myself will come back. We have more Gaming Morning Show on the other side of the break. Stick with us and add a How You Watch GMS picture into our Discord. You'll see those as we take a break. It's Tuesday, April 26th, 2022. Thanks for being here. Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. GamingMorningShow.tv.
We could do better, better. time. Got liquor on the table, I don't mind where the night goes, your skin on mine. I see no other people, love is blind, but that's alright though. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling, round and round. The world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. Gin and lime, I love it when you're playful. Give it time, I'll make you mine, girl. Your hand in mine, I'll lead you far away, girl. So divine, our lips touch, our eyes close. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling, round and round. The world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. Your body on there. I want you to stay.
I would drive through Bordeaux when it hurt all alone, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I was lost, I would cry, I would wish all night that it'll be just fine if you aren't leaving for good. I could hear you on the radio playing when I was riding so stuck in Vegas. You said we could never be strong, but our hearts are golden and connected as one. Through lonely days, we got better as they came. We are electrolytes flowing in the rain. We are electrolytes taking your breath away. I could run for my life, I could see your disguise, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I could tell you were bored, but I gave you my word that it'll be just fine if you're staying for love. Through lonely days, we got better
Coleslaw is moist cabbage. Vanilla, a waste of calories. Join us at Candy Bar, located next to Hefty Goofs, a place you can eat. Beep bop boop, beady boop bop, beep boop beep. Beep bop boop, beady boop beady boop. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. Anyone need a good spritzing? Ice cream is frozen sauce, so Ryan probably dislikes it. Carrot mark. Miko is a mighty fine, plain individual. The itsy bitsy popcorn went into Miko's mouth. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show. Welcome back. Thank you for being here on this Tuesday, April 26th, 2022 edition of Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. That is Look It's Miko on the left side of your screen, bottom. That is Sports.Gaming and Bear Bear, top of your screen. There you go. I'm Hefty Goof. You can follow us at WatchGMS on Twitter. It's a great place to be because you can see all the shenanigans that we get into the 21 hours a day where we're not streaming on said platforms. We're raising funds for the Trevor Project. We would love you to get involved. We are shooting for a goal of $500. We have raised almost $300 of that. If we achieve $500, I will go a week of Gaming Morning Show episodes without a hat on, and it will magically, Mike will do a magic trick because Mike's been known for magic, to send my hat over to Sean's house, and then I will have impeccable hair.
Yeah.
Wait, is that not how this works?
Impeccable.
I thought by doing this, I was going to get really good hair.
I mean, we can send you like a wig.
We have wigs from Halloween you can borrow.
Yeah, I actually would be up for wearing. I'll wear. Can I wear a wig, or is the whole point I have to be able to show my hair again? Because that was a big.
I think the hair is the point.
Okay, fine. I'll wear a wig part time then. 98% of the time, that's part because it's not a whole. The Trevor Project helps create global homes for folks who are in need of a safe place online to do social networking. This is called Trevor Space. You can find out more at thetrevorproject.com. With 98% of LGBTQ young people saying a safe social networking site would be valuable to them, Trevor Project created Trevor Space, an affirming online community for LGBTQ young people between the ages of 13 and 24. Trevor Space helps young people explore their identities, get advice, find support, and make friends in a moderated community intentionally designed for them. So if you'd like to find out more about Trevor Space or anything to do with the Trevor Project, please go to thetrevorproject.org. There you go. Robbie's still with us. Brendan, actually, Robbie's taken off. Brendan is here. Good morning to you, Brendan. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here for this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Luna had to take off. We've had many folks here to talk about pretzels. Mike had an epiphany about pretzels in the first hour.
I don't want to talk about it. It makes me sad. I'm going to Google right now. How do they get the pepperoni pizza in the combo? It says, what are pizza combos made of? This doesn't help me at all. I don't want to talk about it. I'm very sad. I'm not sad. Just because cheese on pretzels are terrible, except when they're in a pizza bagel, and you can have them anytime. Pizza pretzel, but you can eat pizza pretzels anytime. No, it doesn't work.
I'm so sorry that we bummed you out by telling you that the cheese and combos is
My
probably
whole
not
life
real.
is a lie. And that's what is. Man. There's probably other things that I like because they're pretzels. No, I don't think
Well, now I'm sitting here wondering. You said that this whole thing came up because you were in Disney World, and you were with Lookit's Wifo, and Lookit's Wifo, and you were talking about not liking cheese and pretzels, correct?
like nacho cheese on the pretzels, correct?
And you were probably adamant, and even maybe gotten a little bit of a lover's spat.
No. You can't get in a spat at Disney World. I mean, even if you tried, like, Mickey Mouse comes and just like smacks you until you're smiling. You're like, okay, sorry, Mickey. Jeez. But I was very adamant. I was like, no. And I even tried a little bit, and I was like, this is so gross. And then on the way home, I had a bunch of combos.
Oh no! Literally on the way home, you contradicted yourself.
The whole ride from Florida to Indiana, just munching on the combos.
I just picture Lookit's Wifo just kind of like looking at you with like side eye, being like, "Did we really have a discussion about this? And yet this is what's happening."
Well, no, I'm gonna bring it up when she gets home, and she's gonna be like, "Ah, see, sucker." And I'm like, not really.
Quiet Eye Gaming says, "Well, nacho cheese is gross on pretzels, yeah, but beer cheese and pretzels are okay."
That's true.
Beer cheese on a pretzel. You can have pretzels anytime. Is that how it works? No? Okay. Beer. What is beer cheese?
It's cheese that has beer in it.
Is that literally what it is?
Yeah. Beer's
It's not
an ingredient. There might be more of a definition, but
was it like a certain kind of beer, or like if so? I just pour Miller High Life and cheese, and it's beer cheese.
Yep.
No, that doesn't sound very appetizing, if I'm honest.
It's I've had like cheese fondue recipes that are beer cheeses. They're pretty tasty.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I just can't imagine.
Fondue
like,
is a river of dip, always on the move.
Is it? I think we need to like pour some fondue in Bob's box because it doesn't always have to move.
Dips don't
Bob.
drip.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe like Bob just recently watched A River Runs Through It, so he's very river focused right now.
Why do we have to bring that up? Jeez.
Because it's the greatest movie of all. I'm just kidding.
That movie is a letdown and a half.
That's Brad Pitt, isn't it?
Okay, so
It's
because
never a
Brad
bad
Pitt's in it
movie,
doesn't mean it's a good movie.
Name one bad Brad Pitt movie.
A river runs through it.
Okay, other than that.
I tried to type the combo ingredients, but I hit the character limit. Thanks, Kyle.
Like, there's too many things in them.
Yeah, there's like dextrose and fructose and
Yellow number 6.
butt toes. I don't know.
Did you say
Gosh.
butt toes?
No, I wouldn't say that.
That doesn't sound like something I would say.
I never talk about stuff like that.
Never once. Quiet says, when beer cheese is on a pretzel, you can get wasted anytime.
Well, so
There's no alcohol content, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like it's like when you cook with wine. Like if I make like a vodka sauce with put on the penne, like and give it to my kids, they're not all gonna be like, "This is the best I've ever had." You know? I mean, they might, but that would be after the stroke.
Brennan goes, you can't get in a spat at Disney. We need to tell several bypassers during Chris's Disney stream.
Disney World.
Wow,
It's a different planet. Yes. Whole different.
Oh, so only Disney World is the happiest place on Earth. The other
Yeah,
place,
Disneyland, their actual tagline is like, hey, we're pretty happy here, but you can still argue with your significant other. That's what's on the sign when you drive in.
It's really long sign.
It's
Small print.
Yeah, exactly. It's the fine print. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to tell people that now because Disneyland's about to get a whole lot busier. All the stuff going on in Florida. I think people are going to spend a little extra money to go out to California.
California. Here comes everyone. They're going to have to make the sign bigger.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to Kalaf, there is yellow number 6.
Of course there is, because yellow number 6 is in there's yellow number 6 in us. That's why our skin looks like it does. We'd be a lot more red if there wasn't yellow number 6 in us. Maybe, I don't know. Does red and yellow make human?
Yes. I just want that answer to be yes. That'll help me explain the birds and the bees to the kids. When yellow loves red. I always mix up Legends of the Fall and a river runs through it. Which one has the bear fight? Asks Brendan.
There's a bear fight? Are you thinking of Revenant? With Leonardo DiCaprio? Or whatever it is? The Deliverance? No, that's not it.
There's Liam Neeson in one where he fights wolves. That's like a bear.
The Gray? That movie was so bad.
Was it really? Was it Taken but with wolves?
I mean, honestly, everything Liam Neeson does is Taken with wolves.
Like Ted 2.
And Love Actually.
Love Actually takes on a whole other turn of you. Think about it like Taken.
That's funny. It's 7:25 now West Coast time. It's 10:25 out east, and it's 3:25 for those watching GMS in the UK. Brendan can't confirm the alcohol has been cooked off in beer cheese. So.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
But we're being told fisticuffs are allowed at Disneyland, not World. That's something
True.
Will be the takeaway that was pretty okay.
Yeah, I googled how do they get the pepperoni pizza in the combo, and it doesn't tell me.
You'll figure it out. I'm confident.
Mike's gonna just go knock on the door of the factory.
Hey,
I have questions.
The pizza in there? I'll be like on the roof looking down through like the window, like knocking. Hey.
I don't like cheese on pretzels. How did you do it?
Why are you making me live a lie? Why?
Today's topic list of the day is getting organized is such a drag. When I organize, I get so sad. So sad. But wait, I think there are ways I can organize and have a much better time. Yes, I can. Here are 10 things you can do to make your organizing more creative and then not feel so sad, but rather feel so good when you're done. So good. So good. So to bring you this list, it'll be your left side of the screen. Everyone say goodbye to Ryan. Ryan will be back in a little bit. Sometimes you'll have fun, I promise.
Let's see here. All right, I have to disappear for a minute.
Wait, what?
My voice will be here.
Why is everyone disappearing?
I'm not disappearing. I'm
still
here.
Disappear too then.
I'm still here.
We're all
coming
disappearing.
back. It's coming back.
All right, number one. Number one. Turn decluttering into a game of beat the clock. You can still hear me, everybody, but you can't see me. But I'm still here and I'm fully clothed because turning decluttering into a game of beat the clock. In Abby's workshops, I advocate using a timer and decluttering for at least 15 minutes per day. The timer helps you stay focused on the task at hand, plus it's a terrific opportunity to turn decluttering into a game. Do you guys like decluttering? Because I don't. I also should tell you, this list comes from Simplify 101. The lady who writes it, she just tells us her name is Abby. She won't tell us her last name because if we hate the list, she doesn't want us to come find her. So it's about Abby. So Abby. Oh hey, look, it's me. I'm on the whole screen. Oh, this is weird. Yeah. So that was number one. Have fun with it. Isn't it great? Also, Brendan, you should never be worried about me being fully clothed. Number 2 is organize with friends. That's right, guys. Everything in life is more fun with a friend along for the ride. Maybe one of the reasons that our college years hold a special place. Definitely not because of the alcohol. Nearly every activity I did in a typical college day, from eating breakfast to brushing my teeth before bed, was done with a friend within earshot. Everything is more fun when you have a friend to share your experience. So, later this week, everybody, come on over to Look It's Mike O's house, and we're going to organize my office. So, there you go, everybody. All you get to just come on over and organize my stuff for me. I appreciate it. Number 3, this is probably the best. Play happy music. Yeah, that means don't play the sad slow jams while you're playing the song, because that's a downer. That's a Debbie Downer. Wah, wah, wah. Instead, play happy music. Get into the happy zone when you organize by turning on some uplifting music. Perhaps some T-Baz. Not the sad one, though. The sad one's not that great.
T-Baz?
You can learn about chasing waterfalls. Oh, wow. When is this list from? Because it says put together an organizing mix for your iPod or MP3 player. Wow. Fill it with your favorite upbeat songs. What is this list from? It's from... who cares? Number 4. Track Sean running around. Track your progress. The most fun spaces to organize are the ones where you can see visual evidence of your efforts right away. But what about really big projects or paper organizing projects where progress is slower? Take pictures of it. Keep a tally of grocery bags or shredded paper and black garbage bags and stuff. Or you can do as author Gail Blank recommends in her book, throw out 50 things and make it your goal to get rid of 50 different items in the months ahead. My wife is going to be really excited when I just start throwing things away. She'll be like, I need that. I'm like, well, Gail Blank told me to just throw it away. It's fine. Number 5, connect with the end result. Create a list of all the benefits you'll achieve by being more organized. Then anytime you start to feel your enthusiasm waning, picture yourself enjoying those benefits. Yeah, so you can, I don't know, when you're doing things, be like, this is so much fun. When I'm done, I can now lay on the floor that was once cluttered by stuff. Kate Zaid says she needs to throw out 50 things. I mean, you can, I suppose. You don't have to, but you can. But here's what else you can do, Kate. You can schedule fun-filled micro breaks while you're doing it. Anytime you organize for a longer period of time, be sure to schedule fun midstream breaks. Take a few minutes to enjoy a favorite healthy snack, or spend a few minutes browsing on Pinterest, or play Apex. I mean, whatever works. Make sure it's a fun-filled break, though, because if it's not fun, then it's just kind of a waste of time. Number 7 is give yourself permission to experiment and play. We're still talking about packing, folks, not other things. There's nothing that takes the fun out of a task quite like expecting perfection, especially if it's a task that you don't do often or enjoy doing in the first place. Instead of trying to get your organizing projects perfect, give yourself the freedom to experiment. That's why they made closets. You just put everything in there, and then you just shove it in the closet, and that's creativity.
I can help now if you want help.
Oh yeah, sure. You can do number 8.
I'll do number 8. Mike doesn't get to be on the screen.
No, I'm in
because
timeout.
It turns out, so we had a backup plan where I'm doing like a projector on my slobs through Discord, but because I'm doing a projector into Discord, it doesn't like let me properly pull back Discord back from Mike's camera.
Nice.
So we'll get through this list and we'll just play a lot of Rocket League. Number 8 is celebrate your achievements. Celebrate your organizing milestones, big and small, each step of the way. When you finish organizing a room or declutter for 15 minutes a day for 2 weeks straight, treat yourself to something fun, like a bubble bath.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna fire up the TikTok. So if you want to watch me, you can come on the TikTok. Hold on. You can keep going because I read all of them, so you can read the last 3.
Well, number 9 is use fun containers. Containers are like the icing on the organizing cake. They can give your organizing project that extra dose of style and color and make your organizing efforts all the sweeter. When it comes time to select containers for your organizing projects, choose something you really love. Not only will it make the process of getting organized more fun, if you love how your space looks when you're done, you'll be more motivated to keep it that way.
Yeah. Keep it that way.
And then added number 10 is
10.
add a dose of creativity and personality to your projects. Creating customized organizing solutions for your projects is a terrific way to make the organizing process more enjoyable. There you go.
Yeah.
And that is your top 10 ways to make organizing even more fun.
Toodly do. Oh.
Thanks.
Organizing is my least favorite thing. By the way, go on TikTok. Look at Mike Go. We're live. It's your boy. But yeah, this way you can see me too if you really, really want to. You won't be able to hear anything from the show, but you'll be able to see me looking like a schmuck. However, guys, today is Get Organized Day. So Kate Zaid, get organized.
I'm gonna leave this party and start a new party because Ryan also left as the party leader.
I can't see my phone is blocking the little. There we go. I'm gonna leave too. I don't want to be a part of your party, Ryan.
I'm gonna
How do I leave the party?
invite Mark. Mike, you're invited to the.
Oh, I made it. I'm invited. I can scroll. What is this? Oh, that's just stupid. So Kate Zaid is she's growing impatient. She wants to watch. Wait, are you just watching your? So here's the thing, right? It's kind of like when you're in school when you just stare at the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't work if you're just looking at the clock because then time doesn't go anywhere. Time just completely stops. Oh hey, it's Brendan TTV on the TikTok. Why are there so many people joining now? What the hell?
our captions are going to be right in the middle of the screen because that's also on Ryan's computer.
Oh god. Hold on. Somebody's inviting me to go live. Hey, what's up, y'all? Wow, I have 135. Why are we? Hey, y'all! If you're watching this, go to Twitch.tv, Gaming Morning Show, and then you can hear everything that's happening. We're about to play Rocket League. So if you don't know what that is, it's a game.
It's a new version of Rocket League that features captions.
It's a new what?
Right in the middle of the screen.
You guys like cursed things? Well, you're in luck. Hey, I have 269. Why do I have so many viewers? Hey, if you're in here, oh no, I'm gonna score on. Oh no, it is the right team.
No, you're good.
How do you all feel about pretzels? Do you like pretzels? I like pretzels. I can't believe that there's actually people watching this right now. Why are you all here? I mean, thank you for being here. Okay, so Kate Zaid says she's staring at the clock, waiting for her dress to die. That's kind of rude. First of all,
that's morbid.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Someone says pretzels and Nutella. Interesting.
I'll try that.
Oh, good. The viewers are going down finally. Whew.
Were you getting nervous?
I was. I was like, why are there so many bots in here? Just kidding. You're not all bots. Pretzels and Nutella does sound interesting. However, no, thank you. You guys like combos? Combos are good. Did you know that combos is actually so my day was completely ruined this morning. Because I realized that I don't like cheese on my pretzels, right? However, combos are cheese and pretzels. So I've been living a lie. And it makes me so sad.
I don't
know why, but it does. What'd you say, Sean? Sorry.
I don't have a button for so sad.
Do you think Theo would just make us a bunch of like so like
I sure hope so.
so
We
sad
could just
and
trick her
so
into
happy?
singing it on the show, and then I'll clip it out.
That would be crazy. But there's also a bunch of other days today. We have National Audubon Day, National Dissertation Day. If you don't know what a dissertation is, you should Google it because I'm not really sure either. Hugging Australian Day. So hey, anyone out there on in TikTok land, if you're Australian, here's a virtual hug. It's also Get Organized Day, which we just had our top 10 list on being organized. If you like organization, you're up on me because I hate it. Also, it's National Help a Horse Day. So if you see a horse out there in need, make sure you help it. I don't
Only
know
if it's in need, though. Horses are known for not accepting help if they got it.
They will eat
get
combos.
offended.
Though. Yeah, they do. They do like combos though for some reason. It's also National Kids and Pets Day, which I mean, I technically one and the same, but I mean, whatever. National Richter Scale Day, National Andy Richter Scale. That's they. I don't. You know what? They have never done that. Like on Conan O'Brien, where they have like the Andy Richter scale, and I feel like they're missing out.
And now it's too late.
Oh, that's true. Because I don't think Andy Richter even has anything to do with, like his podcast. It's just him and this girl. I forget what is her name. She's really funny though. But it's also National South Dakota Day. So if you live in South Dakota, sweet, you should be very proud.
Do they have internet in South Dakota yet?
I'm sure they do. Probably in like the south part of it. North Dakota doesn't have the internet. Hey, if you're from South Dakota and you're one of the 23 viewers now,
man, that went down fast.
That went down real fast.
Oh, and there's no game audio. I don't know if I can. That should fix it.
See, I had 578 total views. You are getting views faster than 99% of hosts with a similar following. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Means you won.
If I take off my shirt, will you all stay longer? Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, here's something about pretzels that I'm not a huge fan of, right? Salt. I don't like really, really salty pretzels. And that's a deal breaker. I'm not going to I'll do the cheese, right? Because combos are great, but I hate when like pretzels are super, super salty.
Do you like that big salt that they make only for pretzels?
You know what? I need to find some of that to put on like regular food.
No, that can only go on pretzels. That's pretzel salt.
That's the new. From now on,
you're just gonna put that on everything.
My salt has to be the size of a small rock. I do like rocks. Chris says that I gathered when Mike went live on TikTok. Yeah, because we're in the midst of a pretty cursed show at the moment. It was great though. It's absolutely fantastic. So I decided because I can't be on the screen with Sean because his slobs is being a booty hole.
We're discovering new limitations with Discord and slobs.
They don't want to be friends.
Only one way. But that's okay. We're gonna just stay. We're gonna play Rocket League, and then we'll just stay on the party screen, and we can be our cars.
Oh my! Can you just pull me up on TikTok and
that probably worked better.
We won, chat. We're winners, or whatever Ryan says.
We are one of life's winners.
One of doodly-doo. No, I don't know why we doodly do that one.
But it is 7:42 a.m. on the West Coast and 10:43 now a.m. on the East Coast and 3:43 in the UK. Ryan had to step out. So this is our makeshift show for the next hour. You will have constant captions in the middle of the screen because that is controlled by not my computer. So those are going to be there. And Bob won't be saying anything in captions because I don't have.
Please help.
Bob is also.
I don't have that. But I have Bob.
He can talk. He can talk. Okay, we got that one.
Pretty okay.
He just doesn't get captions.
Sorry, Bob.
So this is our new screen. This is me, Sean, Sports Gaming on the left hand side of the screen, and that's Look, it's Mike O on the right hand side. You didn't know, but we're twins.
We are. I'm just a little lighter because I don't go out in the sun as much as Sean does.
It's true, but you can tell I'm old because my tires are white.
Wow! Oh, how'd you get white tires?
Oh, they just unlock in the Rocket Pass.
Well, that's
I
exciting.
guess it's only 7:44. Should we play again?
Sure. It'll be fun.
Let's play again.
No,
So we're gonna play another game before sports.
Deportes. Never mind.
Speaking of which, I should probably find sports.
I can find sports. I like
loading
sports.
this.
Sports happened.
Did the Mets win?
Played a game. We can't do that now.
Oh,
not
coming
the
soon.
race.
Did the Mets win? It's a teaser.
You guys like sports out there in TikTok world? Because the only people that are chatting are Hey and Brendan and Spaghetti Pies. I don't know if I know you, Spaghetti Pies. If you're in the GMS crew, you just stumbled upon this nonsense.
Chris says turquoise is just blue that got less sun than indigo.
Correct. That's right. That's incredible. I mean, honestly, that is what color theory is, isn't it? That's just red is just green. That's not same color.
So is red just white that stayed out in the sun way too long?
Way too
sunburned?
Long. Yeah. That's that's a good theory right there.
A color theory.
What kind of theory? Color theory. My mind went blank. Do you guys like hot dogs? Oh, you know what we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about the Polish guy who played Football Manager a whole bunch.
Oh yeah. That's what we could have done. But we can't go to you, so you'd have to track some news as a car.
Well, luckily, I can track the news on TikTok. It's your boy. It's your boy. So I see a lot of streamers that do this, right? There's a lot of them that go live on TikTok and then play games. And I don't understand because like you out there in TikTok world, right, are only getting half of what's happening, if that. You may be only getting like 30% of what's happening because you can't hear Sean. Sean is my co-host. I promise I'm not just talking to nobody. Oh, speaking of, Sean Burke 16 just joined. Sean,
That's
are you my co-host?
That's not me.
Oh, that's not you? Oh man.
No, that's not me.
But yeah, so people can only get like half of what's happening, right? And I know Ryan keeps saying like there's some way where you can put like the stream on TikTok. And I'm sure there is. Someone smarter than me could probably figure it out. But that's you know what? I wonder if you can because I don't think you can go live from the desktop. But either way, I see a lot of people who go live on this while they're streaming, and I guess it's a really good way to bring people in. I mean, for a minute, I had like 300 viewers. Now I have 2. So that was a little let down. And by let down, I mean I'm actually kind of happy about that because someone invited me to go live. I was like with them, and I don't know why. I'm assuming they were gonna do something like mean. I mean, I don't know. They'd probably be like, "You're a man." Like, oh yeah, that's weird. I never would have known.
You have a beard.
You have a face. Oh, but But yeah, it's crazy how people are so crazy. You only get 10 points for a shot on goal.
That's sad. Should at least get 20.
50, right?
Yeah. We should write a letter.
Well, I have a lot of letters to write. I got to write to the combos people. I have to write to the other people, the cheese people. No, I don't have to write to the cheese people. Those people are safe. I have to write to TikTok.
You have to write TikTok to whoever makes that salt for pretzels so you can get some.
Oh my gosh, stop blocking my shot. Guy's rude. Okay, that works. That works.
Did you see my monster is orange now?
Did you see what?
Did you see my monster is orange now?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't gonna say anything because I was jealous.
I like the orange one.
I like the orange better than the pink.
Did we discover I can't trade stuff to you? Is that what we figured out before?
I think we can though, because I think you had to spend money, and I was like, I'm not spending any money, and then I bought the Ghostbusters.
Oh, and then you did. So if I can trade you stuff now, you could have one of my monsters.
Oh, word.
You want what was the first one? Pink? I already
I'll
forgot.
take the pink one. Yeah, I don't want to take
the pink
the
one or the orange one.
Well,
I'm not tied to either.
You like the orange one, so you can keep the orange one.
I only put him in because he's new, but if you like orange because it's Metsy.
Metsy, meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Coming up in just a few minutes, folks, we're going to play everyone's favorite game. Did the Mets win?
And our new favorite game, did Angel Hernandez ruin baseball?
The answer to that is always yes.
Always. I don't think he called a game yesterday, though.
Probably not, because
I was watching more stuff about the game from Sunday?
Yeah.
And someone tracked the calls he missed, and it was like 22 calls were.
I think the final number was 24, and he was 82% effective, which is not good.
It's bad even for him.
Yeah. I also don't like how he threw Kyle Schwarber out so quickly. You know what? It is Angel. Never mind. It's Angel Hernandez. So I'm surprised he didn't throw him out before the at bat. So
preemptive.
Yeah.
He calls it strikes. He calls that strike 3 and just calls him out immediately without him doing anything.
Yeah.
He knows.
I mean, Kyle Schwarber may have done a little. He might have gone a little extra, but
I don't blame him though.
Oh no, not in the least. He totally deserved it. Not deserved it. Hey, it's Brendan TTV says OBS has a phone capture thing. I think I don't know how people would make it work on here.
Okay. Yeah, Chris says bring on the robo umps.
I'm not quite ready for that. Yeah.
I don't think I'm ready for that, but I am ready for something to change with the union for the umpires, so they can at least get him to stop being behind the plate. Put him on third base or something. Like,
stop sucking.
Just don't let him call games. Sheesh.
There you have it.
Clearly the worst umpire.
Worst. Horrible, awful, no good, dirty, low down, terrible. And it's not like it's new either, right? Like he's been the worst umpire in baseball for a few minutes. And by that I mean pretty much his entire career. Yeah. But let's see. You want to exit us out of here? I don't want to leave the party. No, I'm just going to exit the main menu, see what happens.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading a text.
Okay, cool. We don't get text messages.
Yeah, no, we're getting updates from Ryan, and the show
in
is
real
just going to
time.
get more chaotic. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We might have to end early today. So we'll see.
Stop by. You can stop.
Yeah, so here's the situation. Ryan had to leave. The show is being streamed from Ryan's computer in his garage. I'm using a projector in slobs that he put full screen. So I can do some things. Like I could change this, and you could look at just me if you wanted. If this works. Hey everybody.
You can totally pull up
Also,
TikTok on the thing though. Just put it right here. You can't see where I'm putting my mouse though, because like It's a
You
different.
could.
different
This is
screen.
the old. This is my old background before we got blinds and Bear.
Oh yeah, look at that. You can cry cut cricket.
We can also
Cool.
we can put this one up and this one you can see where Mike is supposed to
Should
be.
be. I
So-
was there once.
But I kind of like our new solution of
Yeah.
it's just
I mean,
me and Mike
honestly,
as cars
just going
hanging out.
Minecraft. Just going there.
That's true.
Sports.
So that's the situation. So I don't have control of like the actual stream, and now we got a text message from Ryan that says that he might. I need to leave at 8:35, and he it doesn't seem like he's gonna be back before the show's over.
That's tricky.
So when I have to leave, I don't know what's gonna happen. He's like, if you could run to my house and end the stream. Which if I do that, I'll have to leave a little bit earlier to leave time to go to his house before I go to work. So sports.
Support days.
maybe I'll just leave and leave it on this screen and Mike can talk to you and then I'll go in the stream.
Like, what's happening? They.
Oh boy.
Well, it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Did the Mets win? Sean, did the Mets win?
They sure did.
They sure did. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals by a score of 5-2. Again, their records just they're rocking and they're reeling, which is terrifying because it's still April. So historically, when the Mets do really good in April, they suck the rest of the year. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows?
Has that trend included a season that started this good though?
Yes. 2019 they were like 11-2. And then they missed the playoffs. So there was that. But also in news, the NFL news, I guess we'll start. Virginia's Attorney General has launched an inquiry into the Washington Commanders following allegations of financial improprieties raised by a congressional committee. Long story short, Daniel Snyder's a scumbag, and he is apparently, supposedly, allegedly, he has been using the Washington Commanders, aka the Washington football team, aka the Washington racist name, to do some improprieties. To I don't want to say launder money, but like other stuff. But yeah, there's been a lot about. I don't know how he still owns the team, because he's just not a very good dude. The more NFL news on Thursday. The NFL draft is coming up, so if you're into, honestly, Kate is practicing for it by just staring at a clock and just seeing what happens. It's exactly how the NFL draft goes on Thursday. In the NBA news, the NBA news, Jason Tatum scored 29 points. Jaylen Brown had 22, and the Celtics completed a 4-game sweep of the Brooklyn Nets, proving that just because you put together an all-star team doesn't mean that you're going to be very good. They became the first team to reach the round of the playoffs with a 116-112 victory Monday night. Marcus Smart added 20 points and 11 assists for the number 2 seeded Celtics, who made easy work of what was thought could be a tough series. Boston will wait for the winner of the series between Milwaukee and Chicago, which I think play tonight. The defending champion Bucks hold a 3-1 lead in that series. Also, Kevin Durant had 39 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. But when only one player is doing good, you can't really do a whole lot.
Yeah, that's tough.
Also in NBA news, Ja Morant was named the NBA's most improved player on Monday. The Memphis Grizzlies guard was what are you doing? Perfect.
I fixed it.
If you're watching on TikTok, go to twitch.tv/Gaming Morning Show, or search for Gaming Morning Show on YouTube or Facebook, and you'll be in for a treat. Ja Morant was named the most improved player on Monday. The Memphis Grizzlies guard was Rookie of the Year in 2020 and now adds his second major award in 3 seasons. He's the first Grizzly to receive the award In the past, cougars have won, and so have raccoons, but never a bear. In the NHL, after initially denying reports that Robin Lehner undergoing season-ending surgery and the goaltender dressing at the Vegas Golden Knights backup, the team said he'll have a shoulder operation after all. Go figure. Who knows? And in golf, Phil Mickelson has signed up for the PGA Championship and the U.S. Open, and his manager asked the PGA Tour for permission to play in a Saudi-funded golf tournament outside London without saying whether Mickelson will play any of them. Okay. Monday was the deadline for players to ask for a conflicting event release from the PGA Tour to play in the inaugural LIV Golf Invitational on June 9th through the 11th in England. Finally, in tennis, well, I guess not finally, there's a little bit more. Tennis, Carlos Alcaraz moved up to number 9 in the rankings. Way to go. He's only 18 years old, the 9th youngest man to reach the top 10 since 1973. His fellow Spaniard, Nadal, was about a month younger when he climbed into the top 10 after winning a title in 2005. That was like a million years ago. Holy jeez. College baseball, Bethany College is investigating an allegation someone associated with its baseball program deliberately contaminated a water cooler used by its opponent this past weekend.
Ugh.
Kansas Wesleyan University AD Steve Wilson said a KW player or staff member discovered a foreign substance had been mixed into the team's water during a doubleheader Sunday. He said it's common practice for the home team to provide water for the visitor. So there you go. That's sports. And please don't lace your competitor's water with other stuff. Finally in sports, really quick, let's talk about some video game sports, where a Polish man broke a Guinness World Record for Football Manager soccer video game when he made a single game last for 416 seasons and 134 days. Guinness World Records confirmed Paweł Salewski broke the world record for longest game of Football Manager when he played for more than 400 years of in-game time, ending with a soccer match that took place in 24:34. In the game, he ended up winning 1,258 trophies, scoring 58,900 goals in 22,000 matches. He won 71% of his team's matches and took 260 days of in-game vacation time. Powell took the record from a German player who completed 333 seasons in the game. What an achievement from Powell, the official Football Manager account wrote on Twitter, taking the phrase "one more game" to a whole new level. That's from Ben Hooper at UPI. That's a lot. That's a lot of games.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah.
Thanks, B Hoops.
Thanks, buddy. What's your hero? My hero is Ben.
I love Ben.
Ben's great.
He should come back.
Ben, come back.
That was a fun interview.
Ben, come back to me.
Well, that's it for the totally normal second hour of Gaming Morning Show.
Nothing unusual to see here.
Just like it always is. Perfect in every way. So we're gonna take a break.
Probably.
Well, break is easy. I was wondering if I have music I can play. We might have music. Either way, we're either gonna have a silent break or music during the break, but a break nonetheless. All right. Well, we'll be right back. We'll see what the last hour holds. Although I doubt it'll be a full hour, but it'll be here. Be right back. Thanks, everybody. Morning, gamers. It's your favorite two cars. It's Sean and Mike, the
It's
car
your boy.
monsters.
boy.
It's your boys.
See, there you go.
Welcome back to the Gaming
Go
Morning
TikTok,
Show.
that's what you see.
It is it's Tuesday, April 26th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show. Welcome back. It's just Mike and Sean being cars.
Mike and Sean and Mike. Also, if you're bored, you can go to Look It's Mike on TikTok, and you can watch the behind the scenes stream.
How it's made.
You guys missed it though. In the break, we took a little tour of my office. We hung out with Diego for a minute or two there and chatted with him.
I saw your captions were still going. I was trying to read them, but
oh no, were they really? That's awkward. I really hope I didn't say any bad words. Fudge. But yeah, so TikTok, like it's Mike. It's pretty. I actually think that Ryan's kind of onto something. I think there's actually a potential to use TikTok to add some really cool stuff. It is a BTS kind of a thing. If I could like multi-stream though, right? Because like I said, right. I see streamers doing this, and a lot of times you get that cool like alternate angle, but the person doesn't know what's going on the other end. And there's a streamer I watched where he streams on TikTok and the thing, but like 90% of his stream, like he's not looking at TikTok, he's not looking at his phone or anything like that, and he's just like talking to the chat, like playing this game. And it's like, in a way, it kind of felt like back in the day when you hung out with your friends and they didn't talk to you, but they played the game anyway. I was like, this feels a lot like that. Like, I just need my friend's mom yelling at us to keep it down. But I think I have one viewer right now. It's weird though. It keeps saying like join. But I don't know if that's because they like pop in and then leave right away because I don't have boobs or. I mean, I do have boobs. Right. If you guys want to see them, I can get a tank top. But like, it's crazy. So crazy.
You ready for the evolution?
Oh gosh.
I'm in the car.
Oh god.
My head's poking out of the top. That's
it is.
Boop, there.
There you go. That's much better. Holy moly. That's ridiculous. So why can't you pull me from Discord?
So I'm projecting to Discord, and when I tried to pull Discord back in,
Oh,
it's making infinite loops.
Right. Okay, I
And
got you.
Slobs is like, no,
Gotcha.
thank you.
Man, I should have just disconnected and then we could have reconnected. That's okay. That's okay.
It's
Chat.
it was also supposed to be temporary. He wasn't expecting his other double booking to take the rest of the
Another
show.
double
Otherwise,
booking.
we probably would have just disconnected and reconnected. All
That's
right, well,
really funny.
we're gonna play more Rocket League while we hang.
We're gonna play some Rocket League, folks. You guys like Rocket League? Probably not, but that's okay. I got a really interesting email this morning too, by the way. So I hosted a show called Monsters and Friends for about 18 months. I don't think I've put out any new content in like 2 years. And I got an email this morning from a guy who's like, "Hey, we really like your show. We'd like to sponsor an episode." Like, how'd you get this email? It's like, that's kind of what I wanted to respond.
Who are you, and how'd you get my
Yeah,
information?
why? It seems legit too. It's not like weird. I googled it, and it sounds like it's like a G Fuel, but for something else. I don't know. And I was like, that's really interesting. But I thought that was kind of fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty neat. Which is cool because I kind of want to put the show back on. Or I want to start doing the podcast again. I got more than 98% of other hosts. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm a superstar.
You're killing it on TikTok.
Well, I should probably pull up the screen. I ended the live. Oh no, I was like, how are you in a game and I'm not?
I'm training while we search. I'm entertaining the people.
Searching.
I don't know why the searching's taking so. Oh, there we go.
Was it was what Dr. Squatch?
The people that wanted to,
because I would have led with Dr. Squatch offered a sponsor.
That would have been the first words out of your mouth this morning,
and it would not have gone this long.
Would you have brought back the podcast for Dr. Squatch?
1000%, yes. It would be Dr. Squatch presents Monsters and Friends.
That'd be so good.
That would be awesome. But like I said, I do want to bring it back. I've stepped back from streaming a bit. And when I say a bit, I mean completely. Because I don't know why. Just life. But I'm thinking like I have time. I should really like consider, because I've had people be like, "Hey, whatever happened to the show?" And I think knowing what I know now, as far as editing, producing, scripting, writing, yada yada, hosting, yada yada yada, that I would be able to make a better show. So,
nice.
And I think I might take the Look It's Myco Twitch and move it towards the Monsters and Friends podcast and do some live streaming with that. Maybe while I record, stream it live on TikTok. That's your boy.
Find some games that tie into that and do occasional game nights.
Bigfoot. There's the Bigfoot game. I bought it like 8 months ago and I've yet to play it. But it's like you're hunting Bigfoot and there's like a murderous Bigfoot on the way. I would like to know though, why does everyone think Bigfoot wants to like, same with like aliens. What if they just want to dance? You know, they're like, we go through space and time because we want to find someone to dance with.
What if they're more scared of us than we are of them?
I mean,
what if our parents were
probably not wrong,
right, the whole time? I'd be more scared of us.
I've already established that my parents are liars. I mean, partially because like the Santa Claus thing or whatever, but also my parents always told me like everyone's trying to give you drugs and stuff, and never once in my life has someone offered me drugs without telling me how much it costs, obviously. But they're like, yeah, people just hand out drugs, and then you get in the car with them, and they give you drugs, and it's not true. Not advocating for drug use, everybody. You do you. We're all adults here. But like they don't do that. Also, I've never seen a white van with free candy on the side.
Trust me, I've looked.
Yeah, I'd be like, yes, please. Every time I see a white panel van, I knock on the door and I'm like, hey, is this where the candy is? Like, get the hell away from my car. But my mom said you were going to give me candy. Where's your mom now? In the garage.
Why is she out there? That's just where she is now. Stop asking so many
That's where she
questions.
lives. Stop. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, after this game, remind me we need to try to trade you this orange monster.
Nice. Nice. I'm not living in the KJ. I lived in Patterson, New Jersey. Not once. I went to school outside of New York City. Not once did anyone offer me this free stuff. Wait, are we talking candy or the other one? Can you tell me where to go to find the free candy? I'm in. Yeah. So I don't. A lot of you guys probably weren't here earlier, but we have a couple days of the day today. Do you know what they are? Well, if you don't, well, that sucks for you. Just kidding. I'll tell you right now. We summoned it. Why is there the little? Okay. Anyway, today's oh, man. I'm worse than a little kid. Today's National Audubon Day. This is not the Audubon, the Audubon, which is a society that likes birds and stuff. And we've established that you probably shouldn't try and drive while looking at birds because then you don't really get to see them. So there's that. National Dissertation Day. I think that's like a fancy speak for talking. Hugging Australian Day. If you know an Australian, go give them a hug, but please ask them first. Get Organized Day. Our top 10 list taught you some ways to get organized. Kate Zaid is currently organizing for a lot of different things, or actually she's watching her dress dye, which is really morbid. It's National Help a Horse Day, but again, please ask consent first. Also, National Kids and Pets Day, which apparently aren't the same thing. National Andy Richter Scale Day and National South Dakota Day. And then, of course, our topic of the day is it's National Pretzel Day. There was a question. I don't remember what the question is anymore. Do you like pretzels? What's your favorite kind of pretzel? How do you feel about them? You like them? Do you like cheese on them? Was your mind blown as much as mine was when I realized that combos are just pretzels with cheese, even though I don't like pretzels and cheese? Terrible. So what do you think, chat? What do you guys think about pretzels? You like them? You hate them?
I
like them when they're super salty.
Do you like those flat pretzels with like hummus? Those are pretty good.
I like pita with hummus. That's
pita with hummus.
Pita is my first and then if we don't have any pita, I'll do like tortilla chips. I'll put some hummus on there, and I really like it. But I'm not a huge fan of pretzels. I really like those honey pretzels. Those are my favorite, probably because kind of like Ryan, like they're super sugary. So, have you had a pretzel bun with a burger?
I have.
Thoughts?
It's fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, but if you handed me a burger and that's the bun, I'm gonna eat it. But I wouldn't specifically order it. No.
Yeah. I feel the same. I ordered something at a restaurant, didn't realize that it came with a pretzel bun, and the lady put it down at the table, and I looked at her like, "What the hell is this?"
What?
And I felt bad about it afterwards because like I just ordered whatever it said and missed the pretzel bun part. But yeah, it just could be better, could be worse, I suppose. I don't know.
Chris is on board with the pretzel chips. Those are pretty tasty.
So I don't. Pretzel chips. I don't know.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
I'll look into it.
The kids like them.
Pretzel buns are a little chewier than I like, says Brendan. Which I fully buy that. I get that too. That's a little. It's not as great, Could be better, could be worse. Kind of what along the lines of what Sean said though. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, but if you gave it to me, I'm like, oh, that's fine. I'll try not to give you like a death stare like I gave the other person.
Oh, yeah. If
Sorry,
I try to invite to trade cannot be traded between platforms. Okay.
Oh, because you're on the.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Bummer. All right, let's get this.
But I'm
lined up.
sitting in a chair, not on a platform.
Boop. Oh yeah, I'm in the car still. I forgot.
Our eyes blink and sync. It's kind of interesting.
Just
and
like in real
creepy.
life. I'm gonna disappear. Boop. There we go.
Oh man. Well, yeah, there's a lot.
We have one more story that Maiko is tracking. So I think let's hit that, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up because I have an errand to run, and that errand is to go in the stream on my computer.
Oh no!
So here's how this is gonna go. We're gonna share the story. We're gonna wrap it up, and then we're gonna go to a black screen. So feel free to. I can't raid. I guess we could raid. Someone could do a raid command. I don't know, and then we'll just be here until I get to his house. Oh no! Now it's just me. Mike? Mike? Did Mike leave? Is it just me?
Hello? Can you
Mike?
hear me? Oh gosh,
Mike,
I don't
where'd you
know what just happened. I hate it though.
Pay no attention to the man behind the car. Don't look. Don't look. He's not there. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna be on both sides then.
Oh dear. Just there you go. Just Sean and I have the same car. It's great. Oh goodness. Well, lastly today we'll talk about old people. Do you guys like old people? Jesus. Unfortunately, this weekend, the world's oldest woman passed away, the ripe old age of 119 years old. However, what that means is Guinness World Records announced a French nun officially became the world's oldest person living at the age of 118 years and 73 days old. Guinness says Sister Andre, a nun born Lucille Randon on February 11th, 1904, was officially dubbed the oldest living person following the death of Japanese woman Kane Tanaka at the age of 119 years and 107 days old. Sister Andre, who took her name after becoming a Catholic nun in 1944, was also awarded the title of world's oldest nun by Guinness, which would make sense. She's the second oldest French person ever and third oldest European on record. The nun, who is partially deaf and uses a wheelchair because she's 118 years old, said she still tries to keep her mind active. They get me up at 7 a.m., they give me my breakfast, and they put me at my desk where I stay busy with little things, Sister Andre said. Staff at Sister Andre's retirement home said she's still given a glass of wine each day. The oldest person ever, fellow Frenchwoman Jean-Louis Calmette, was born in 1875 and died at the age of 122 years and 164 days old.
Jeez.
Holy moly.
That's a lot of years.
Can you imagine all the stuff that this woman has seen? Like,
yeah, that's
she was born in 1904, where airplanes weren't even really a thing at that point.
Yeah. Well, and just the woman who just died lived through an entire century. Like, she's born in the 1800s and died in the 2000s. Like, that's bonkers, that is
bananas. It's absolutely crazy. Because I mean, you see literally so much kind of flash through in your lifetime, and that's
jeez,
whew, that's nuts.
Oh man, that's old. Well, I guess that's it.
Well, real quick, let's run down the stories of the gaming.
Oh yeah, we could do gaming news.
Spleen guy.
That's
that
me.
You?
That's me.
Go spleen guy.
Variable refresh rate is finally arriving on PlayStation 5. It's coming this week. That's been much anticipated. We've been waiting for that for the PlayStation 5 since it came out, and so it's finally coming out, at least for some games. Mostly the large games on PlayStation 5, and of course all of the like first party games like Astro's Playroom and the Marvel games, Ratchet and Clank, that kind of stuff. And more will be added. So that's variable refresh rate finally coming. Ubisoft is possibly looking to be acquired, and we now have reports that several private equity firms have been looking into acquiring Ubisoft. No word as to if Sony and or Microsoft are looking to acquire them, but yes, they are, and it's not an arms race. And then sad news, the Nintendo Super Mario Brothers movie has been delayed from this holiday to April of 2023. So we'll have to wait just a handful of months longer to see this movie. And then hopefully in the next 3 to 6 months, we'll be getting some teasers and some trailers so we can see if it's as terrible as it is in our minds, or if they surprise us and it's a fun romp through the Mushroom Kingdom. So we'll see. I'll call Chris Pratt later and see what his thoughts are. Demon Gaze Extra is out on PC today. Dune Spice Wars is out on PC as well. And Zombie Army 4 Dead War is out on Switch. But none of those can hold candle to the wind of our name of the morning, and that is The Serpent Rogue, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. That is our name of the morning. Takeaways that are pretty okay. Brendan, I think said, Brendan says his takeaway is that Ryan can be away for a show, and that's fine. But if Ryan leaves mid-show, chaos erupts.
I think it's more if Ryan leaves mid-show with an unknown status. That's when chaos erupts.
And Dungeon Meowster, KJ's takeaway, even though she didn't label it as takeaway, is that no one let her live longer than 99 years old, please.
It's totally fair. Totally fair.
Mike, what's your takeaway?
Carol Burnett's still alive.
That was a surprise. My takeaway, well, first Chris's takeaway is that GMS Cars was very successful. That's similar to my takeaway. My takeaway is that I could drive a Rocket League car now. Who knew?
I've always wondered what's going on there.
It's just me in every car. I'm in all of them. Well, this has been a fun, chaotic hour and a half, or I guess just an hour. He was here for part of the second hour. Sorry for the early exit, and sorry for the chaos, but hopefully we've made it fun. We'll be back to normal everything tomorrow, thankfully. Yeah. Well,
we'll raid out, and we're gonna raid our good friend Interpunkness. We haven't seen him in a while. He's playing Elden Ring, which is the prequel to Elder. I don't know, whatever. If you, however, come back to the GMS in about 10 minutes, there will be silence. So for now, let's raid Interpunkness. Say hello. Say good morning from GMS. And thanks, Sean, for another awesome show. Thanks for having some fun.
We did
driving your mini car. That's
we had a good time. That's all that matters. And happy birthday to my daughter. We're gonna be having some yummy food later. So goodbye everybody. I'm gonna put up the stream ending screen, and then I'm assuming the raid will take over at some point. So
sure will. All right, bye y'all.
Bye everybody.
Mature audience is warning.
Thanks, Mike.